Hello friends, my today's topic is about the OOPS object oriented programming language concepts. As we have earlier discussed about the object oriented programming language, in this session we also discuss about the object oriented programming language. What is object oriented programming and what its use and why we are using object oriented programming language we will discuss in this video. So let's see what we will with continue. Now today's topic is OOPS concept. This is before this I have given you about the OOPS concepts, OOPS methodology, and what is OOPS. Now today's with the rapidly changing world and the highly competitive and versatile nature of industry, the operations are becoming more and more complex. In view of the increasing complexity of software system, the software industry and software engineer continuously look for the new approaches to software design and development. The increased complexity had become the chief problem with computer program in industrial language. So we use object oriented programming language. What is object oriented programming language? OOP means object oriented programming language is Object-oriented programming language is a very easy and understandable language. In the most recent concept among programming paradigms, let us take an example. We have to prepare of dishes that involve a baking for instance cake, biscuits, pie, dhokla, pastries. We have to write a program for it. Using procedural programming, we will have to write separate program for every recipe. For each program will be containing instructions of operating oven. Oven are used to make a lot of different dishes. So we don't have to create a new oven every time we encounter a new recipe. Having solved a program once, it would be nice to be able to reuse the solution in future program, but the procedural programming paradigm suffers from the drawback through the functional software. The object is an identifiable entity with some characteristic and behavior oriented, and we work with the orientation of the object. What is object's attributes, behavior, and its behavior. For instance, we can say orange is an object. Its characteristics are its spherical shaped, its color, its orange, its behavior is it's juicy, and its taste is sweet and sour. So it is called object in object oriented programming language. Therefore, in OOPS programming, object represent an entity that can store data and just it influence through functions. It means that it works through the functions or methods. Function and methods both are same but have the minor difference. The above mentioned problem of baking dishes which we have discussed earlier in OOPS approach will be viewed in terms of object involved oven and its instance. The function represent its working. This is not only result in simpler program design but also reduce software costs. To understand this concept more clearly, let us consider another example. Traffic light for traffic flow at red light crossing. So this is also an example of procedural programming. When we define a class, then object and class contain. When we contain object and class, it's called object oriented programming. So using procedural programming paradigms, the above said problems will be viewed in terms of working happening in the traffic flow, that is moving, halting, turning, etc. The OOPS paradigms, however, aims at the object and their interfaces. Turns the OOPS approach, the traffic flow problems will be viewed in terms of the object involved. The object involved are car, truck, bus, scooter, auto, rickshaw, taxis, etc. With the elaboration the concept must be clear enough to proceed the object-oriented programming paradigm definitions. But before that, let us understand another very important term, that is class. A class is a group of objects that share common properties and relationships. So, without class we cannot reusable we cannot invoke the reusability in the object oriented programming language. So class is a very important term in object oriented programming, and object is very important term in object oriented programming language, because we are working surrounding the object. In the above is written consist of group of operating object, that class is consist of group of operating objects nahi object. So we can say that they have characteristic like steering wheels, as we know the example of the vehicles car, so it has the characteristics like wheel, scooters. These are the and the they belong from the company like Opel Astra. So it's an object is car or car components. These are the methods. So very simple. Now we have to understand that here called the term software development. Object-oriented programming is an engineering approach to build software systems. So, object-oriented programming uses the concept of object and classes to model the real-world entity. Now, it is clear. Now, it is better suited for term software development facilities, utilizing and creating reusable software components. Here is GUI programming and for software maintenance. So, consists of group of cooperating objects. Objects exchange messages to achieve common objective, that is called message passing. Implemented in object oriented programming language is better suited for term software development. This is facilities utilizing and creating software reusable components. Easier GUI programming, easier for software maintenance. So these are the advantages and the facilities of the object oriented programming languages. There is so many programming languages. GUI is, it means that graphical user interface, which provides very easy to work, user friendly, and we can work in a graphical user interface easily. So because here is a pictorial representation and a platform where you can easily find term. So this is called GUI programming, and it is very understandable. So now the basic object oriented has been developed with a view to overcome the drawback of conventional programming approach. The object oriented approach is based on certain concepts that help in attain its goal of overcoming the drawbacks of shortcoming of conventional programming approach. There are so many programming languages like Java, C Sharp, PHP, Perl, and C++, and so many other. Now as we are working on Python, so Python is also a programming languages. Python is also a programming language, which is object oriented programming language. It is very reusable language. It has so many advantages like dictionary, tuples, and so many more terms we will work here, is which is very easy to handle. So now we will create a program. How to object oriented programming is very simple
to create a class. So
to understand
as I have given an examples of object oriented programming. Here it is different from the modular programming. With the increase of program size, single list of instructions become unviewed. Thus, a large program is broken down into smaller unit
after creating
functions.
the class.